wonderful the tradition holds. Okay, is there anybody else? Anybody else with ashes? Okay, at this point, that concludes our fire lighting ceremony. However, we have one last thing before we introduce our king and queen. I would like to bring up Britt, Mayor Ryan Andorfer. Ryan?
All right, so I'd like to ask a few people to come up and stand with me. I need to have Redbird Express, and Connecticut Shorty, and New York Maggie, and Minneapolis Jewel. Yes. So as Maggie's coming to join us, 2019 marks a very special year for the 4 people who are coming up and standing with me today. So as mayor, I get to do some fun things every once in a while, and today I'm going to make a couple proclamations. So the first one, whereas the city of Britt is proud of our long relationship with the hobo community, and grateful for everything that our hobo family has done to promote the city of Britt, Iowa. And whereas the city of Britt recognizes the contributions of the many hobos who have called Britt their second home for years, and are proud to recognize them as honorary residents. And whereas the city of Britt acknowledges that 2019 marks the 30th year of attendance at the National Hobo Convention in Britt, Iowa, by Connecticut Shorty. Now therefore I, Ryan Arndorfer, Mayor of the City of Britt, Iowa, do hereby proclaim Thursday, August 8, 2019, to be New York Maggie and Connecticut Shorty Day in the City of Britt. And I won't read Maggie's whole thing again because it's basically the same, but the part that changes, of course, says that we acknowledge the 30th year of attendance at the National Hobo Convention in Britt, Iowa by New York Maggie. I'm almost tripping over cords. Okay, so the same thing here, and I'll just read the last part again, but whereas the City of Britt acknowledges that 2019 marks the 30th year of attendance at the National Hobo Convention in Iowa for Redbird Express. Now therefore I, Mayor of the City of Britt, do hereby proclaim that Friday, August 9th, 2019 will be Redbird Express Day in the City of Britt. And the big one for Minneapolis Jewel, the City of Britt acknowledges that 2019 marks the 40th year of attendance at the National Hobo Convention in Britt, Iowa by Minneapolis Jewel. She's been coming since she was 4. So I, Mayor of Britt, do hereby proclaim that Saturday, August 10th, 2019, will be Minneapolis Jewel Day in the City of Britt.
Thank you very much, Mayor Ryan. Let's have the orange shirts, our hobo committee. Please stand. I think you just deserve such a wonderful round of applause for arranging it. At this time, I would like to introduce our 2019 King and Queen, King Dutch and Queen Crash.
Hi. Been asked to speak about what I've accomplished this last year as king. Before I do that, I'd like to thank a couple of people. First of all, Gypsy Moon has been my mentor, and without her help and guidance, none of this would happen. And in general, there's some folk around here that really care about this, and they've guided me. And helped me to accomplish a few things. There's no way I could have done it without their help. And I think they all know who they are. So, some of the things I've accomplished, most of you all know about the Smithsonian magazine and just how cool this thing is. And there's a YouTube video. It's called Meet the Dutchman by Stitch. You can Google it. With Gypsy's help.
Talk more than the mic. The mic.
With Gypsy's help, we were going to try and write my story on the rails, but it wasn't going real well. Mostly because I don't really need this thing. Anyway,
Yeah, they all say that.
we tried to write my story, and it just got totally out of control. And so one day, Gypsy sent me a Christmas card, and it had a picture of her and a stuffed polar bear on it. And just to make conversation, I started to make up a story about this bear and how some really bad things happened, and he ended up going on the rails, and the bear rode the train, and he met some raccoons that ride trains and all this crazy stuff. So we wrote a kid's book about this place. And been on numerous front pages of newspapers and everything, and done numerous interviews and done podcasts and radio programs, and really tried to tell what the life is like to be a hobo. And I'm not talking about bums on the rails. I'm talking about a working boat. What it's like to survive out there from day to day, and to point out just how rough it can really be. Thank you for your time.
As you can see, he's clearly much taller than I am. First off, I want to thank everyone for electing me this past year as queen. It's really been an honor to speak about this place and these wonderful people. A lot of my stuff I've done right around home. I worked with the Minnesota Transportation Museum a couple times, and of course all my customers at where I work. I did get to go to Amory, Mississippi, and really get to talking to some of these people that I've known for years and never really sat down and had a conversation with. And if you have an opportunity, really sit down and have a conversation with some of these people. But that's all I've got to say. We're going to take a moment and do a couple dubbings here. Is there a Dale Wingert in the crowd? How long have you been coming to Hobo Days? How long have you been coming to Hobo Days? No.
Hello, 60.
And if that's not enough to really be welcomed as part of the family, I don't know what is. So today we'd like to dub you. It's in honor of all your years coming here, supporting us. We would like to dub you Old Buck. We anoint you, appoint you, Old Buck. Is he worthy? All right, now in the crowd we have two little girls who have been infecting us with all their laughter and smiles for the past couple years. Come up here, Gretchen and Holiday. Now these are the little girls that helped build the fire today. Where's Hannah? All right. Now, the entire time I've known Gretchen, and I've known her the last couple of years, almost her whole life, I have never once not seen her frown. There is always a smile on that girl's face. So today we dub you Smiles. And Miss Holiday, your love of all creatures, big and little, you are Bug. So, we anoint you and appoint you Smiles and Bug. Are they worthy? Now we'll get to the music. Oh, wait, never mind.
The caterer has arrived. We do have dinner if you are hungry. I'm sorry, I have no control of that. But you can come on up, then come back, sit down, and eat your dinner. They're Whopper tacos. And don't forget the donation jar. I gotta feed these everybody tomorrow.